Welcome to the archive video from the MYOB add-on showcase. Unfortunately, we had some audio issues while recording this video, so the audio is not that great. We'll leave this video here, however, for you to watch. We will learn from this and use slightly different technology for these webinars in the future.
Even though we are cloud, we offer an export, for want of a better word, to MYOB desktop. And more recently, we have utilized the API that MYOB created, and we hook seamlessly into Account Live. In summary, there's no upfront fees, and every account in MYOB gets a 30-day trial. So the problem, as we alluded to earlier, is account level processing. And our little mantra, and it's as much a mantra for ourselves as it is for our clients, is change the way you do things. So what is InvitBox? Well, firstly, InvitBox starts with being a mailbox. So let's say you register your client, let's call it Joe's Plumbing. You would register Joe's Plumbing at invitbox.com. Quite simply, Joe just asks his supply chain to send their standard bill, just the supplier's normal bill, as a PDF and email it into Joe's Plumbing at invitbox.com. What happens there is where the InvitBox servers work their magic. And about 10 seconds after the supplier hitting send, the bill and the extracted data, and I mean line by line extracted data with 100% accuracy, is presented either to the client or to the client managers or to the bookkeeper and accountant for validation process. That approvals process can be customized. It can be one user, it can be client plus accountant bookkeeper, it can be multiple client managers plus a client bookkeeper. And every stage of the process of approving the bill before it goes into MYOB, a full audit trail is created. Every touch point is created. Where did the bill come from? Who approved it? Did they edit it? Etc., etc. And then after we send the bill into MYOB, we then file the bill online in an intuitive little filing cabinet for 7 years. So we're fully ATO compliant. What we're trying to achieve is a paperless accounts payable process that doesn't require the keyboard. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into, it's not so much a live demo, it's actually from our homepage, invitbox.com. I'm going to take a product tour. And what this does is it shows you a full working version of InvitBox. So you guys can go to the website after this and you can actually see a full working version of InvitBox. So the first thing you'll notice is InvitBox doesn't look like it was designed when Professor Fulton was asked if he'd like to play a nice game of chess. And if you don't know what War Games was, it's a classic movie in the 80s. So what we have is an in-tray. I'm just going to show you the happy workflow. In-tray moves stuff to the approved tab where it gets signed off, and then it gets exported across the top from here into MYOB and then into a filing cabinet. What you're looking at here is the original bill and all of the extracted data, line by line information, product code, description, quantity, unit prices, automatic tax detection, automatic GL coding, jobs, categories, things like that. That all happens automatically. But what the client would do, for instance, the client might say, yeah, all good. They can add a note if they want, and that note will live in the audit trail for the duration of the bill, the audit history for the duration of the bill for the 7 years. They'll simply approve, 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 and this is their process and done. Immediately, all of those bills move to the approved tab, and this is where the accountant and the bookkeeper might take over, getting validation on the bill. They would just sign it off. Okay, there's a note on that one. Read the notes, add further notes, sign it off, etc., etc. And then from the signed off tab, you would click one export button to move all of the bills in the signed off tab into MYOB or Accounts Right Live. Set up to Accounts Right Live in MYOB. Pretty simple when you open the account. You would just go to Admin. From the accountancy software, you would choose Account Right Live. And then you would connect. And you would just simply be asked to log in, as you see here, into MYOB, into the ledger, And then basically what we would do is we would bring back the supplier cards, the GL codes, jobs, the categories, everything like that. So what happens is that in VidBox, it's synced with MYOB Account Right Live in around about 20 seconds. If it's desktop, process is slightly different. We just need to go to MYOB and then basically bring in supplier cards and GL codes. It's a 3-minute process as opposed to a 20-second process. That, in effect, is a happy workflow in VidBox. What you can see as well on these bills is if we have extracted product code information, you would also have the ability, show you from the intro, to add inventory. So what we can do is, as well as sending all of this information along the workflow into MYOB, you can also add it to the inventory tab. And from here, what you can do is you can then send all that information to other systems, point of sale systems, inventory systems, things like that. So what we're saying is that if the data is on the bill, there's no longer any need to do data entry. I'm just going to come back here. Although we have direct channels that we operate in, and we've got some sweet spots in terms of hospitality, which I'll touch on slightly, 60 seconds, here we go. Our main route to market is through a We basically promote this product and the efficiencies it brings to you guys, and then you guys introduce it to your clients. And we have a couple of partner programs, which we will be able to send you information on at the end of this. Pricing depends on the volume of bills, but it can be as low as 35 cents a bill in Australia, 39 cents a bill in New Zealand, and that's for all the data extraction, multiple users, online storage for 7 years, etc., etc. Some sweet spots we have. If your client has a supply chain that is pretty steady, retail, hospitality, franchise, pharmaceutical, healthcare, all the supplier has to do is ask the supplier to email the standard bill, nothing different, to the InvitBox account. So that's what InvitBox is. Thank you.
Thanks, Roger. A great solution. As you can see on the screen, any questions can be sent to hello@invitbox.com. Okay, today, next up we have ServiceMate. ServiceMate is a solution already in use by over 300 trade businesses, helping them manage jobs and staff and simplifying invoice and job syncing back to MYOB. Darren, I'm going to hand it over to you there, and I'll let Darren take it away.
Thank you, Chris. Hi guys, I'm Darren from ServiceMate. At ServiceMate, my role is account manager and involves talking to partners and business owners every day. So what is ServiceMate? ServiceMate is job management in your cloud for your computer, iPhone and iPad. It helps small businesses stay in control from the client's first call through to job completion and invoicing. First off today, I just wanted to talk about the main problems we hear from business operators every day. Then I'm going to quickly go over how ServiceMate can help these businesses, the benefits of using ServiceMate with MYOB. Can you actually see the screen, the right screen?
Got the screen there, Darren.
So you've got the actual presentation?
Yeah, you can see ServiceMate with a small business.
Okay, yeah, that's the wrong one. Sharing share my desktop. All right, that's better.
Yeah, got it there now.
All right, cool. So then I want to talk about the benefits of partnering with ServiceMate, and then how to get started as a partner. So every day we talk to businesses from around Australia and the world, and it's amazing how many of them are all struggling from the same problems. Business managers in completely different industries all looking for solutions to the same issues. They're missing client appointments, they're losing quotes, they're forgetting to invoice, and most of them are working well into the evening trying to get in front. We found that even when using a great accounting package, these problems still exist, as they stem from the way the jobs are managed right from the start. If it's possible for appointments to be forgotten or quotes or invoices to be lost, It's going to happen from time to time. And when it does, it hurts the business reputation and their cash flow. So for us, the solution was simple. Manage the jobs from the client's first call right through the accounting package. With all information stored in one location, jobs can no longer be lost. Storing the information in the cloud enabled everyone in the business to have access whenever they needed it, and integrating with MYOB means there's never any double entry, saving even more time. And while this is the concept ServiceMate was built on, it's truly become a business assistant helping wherever technology can be used. With ServiceMate, jobs can be created and dispatched to staff in seconds. Every job has a story. Notes, photos, emails, and text for the client are all stored against the job, keeping an amazing record for future jobs and keeping everyone in the loop of what's going on. When integrated with MYOB, field staff have access to MYOB clients and contacts and items in the field, with changes to those items updated in near real time. Quotes and invoices can be created on-site and issued immediately by SMS, email, and even by post. This means the business can work smarter, win more work, and increase their professionalism. And these are just the very basics of what ServiceMate offers. We've got an add-on directory growing monthly with new features, each designed to solve specific problems that different industries face, such as the Forms add-on, which enables compliance documents to be completed in the field, or the Recurring Jobs add-on, which allows pool or lawn care businesses to manage weekly contracts simply. And because they're add-ons, businesses only have to use the ones that suit them, meaning ServiceMate can be customized to do exactly what is needed without any additional complication. The final piece to ServiceMate is the pricing. From the beginning, we wanted ServiceMate to be affordable, no matter how small the business was. We couldn't think of a better way to show our commitment to improving business efficiency than to charge based on success. So with ServiceMate, you pay 50 cents per job, meaning if the staff member costs you $30 an hour and ServiceMate saves you just 1 minute on a job, it's paid for itself. On top of that, we give every account 20 free jobs a month. If you use less than 20, then ServiceMate is completely free. So it's actually in our interest not only for our customers to succeed, but to grow. And with no contracts, we re-win our customers on a monthly basis. So how does ServiceMate interact with MYOB? ServiceMate integrates with both MYOB's AccountWrite version 19 and AccountWrite Live. Whether the business is using version 19 or Live, the level of integration is the same. There are no files to transfer. Within 5 minutes of integrating, ServiceMate syncs all contacts, items, staff, tax, and item codes from MYOB. And after the initial sync, any changes made to contacts or items in either program will update the other in real time. Items can be sent from ServiceMate to MYOB in literally 2 clicks, which completely eliminates double entry of information. So what's in it for partners? We believe in small business, and we truly believe that ServiceMate can help small businesses who can't get in front. So if you have clients who are overwhelmed with work and you think ServiceMate can help them, then you should become a ServiceMate partner. As a ServiceMate partner, you get free promotional materials, priority support, exposure in our partner directory, and you'll be sent leads for your region. ServiceMate partners also earn revenue through providing support, training, and consultation services. We're also very excited about a new revenue stream for partners we're launching next month, where they can earn up to 30% of the credit their clients use. So how do you get started? To get started, just go to servicemate.com/MYOB 2014. It'll ask for some basic details and create a ServiceMate account for you. If you sign up through that link before the 31st of March, we'll waive the certification fee and give you 500 job credits. So even if you think you might be interested in 6 months, you should sign up now because the certification waiver and job credits won't expire. ServiceMate is growing rapidly, and with only 9 certified partners across Australia and New Zealand, it's a great opportunity to get in early and become an expert in your area. If you have any questions about ServiceMate or the partner program, you can get in contact with us through the website or through support@servicemate.com. We'll also be at MYOB's Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney Roadshow. So if you're coming, come by and say hi. And that's it. Thank you very much. Back to you, Chris.
Excellent. Thanks for that, Darren. Didn't even need the ding on the belt for that one. Excellent. But in all seriousness, great to hear how ServiceMate is helping businesses be more efficient. Again, just a friendly reminder, we will get these contact details out to you in an email after we conclude today. Okay, the last one that we have for you today, we're inviting Andrew from Timely to share how Timely is helping appointment-focused businesses streamline bookings and in many cases allowing customers to book and manage their own appointments online. So I'll go ahead and hand you over there to Andrew. I'll hand you over to Andrew. Thanks.
Cool. So thanks very much for that. And yes, I'm Andrew from Timely, and today I'm going to talk about what our product is. So Timely is a cloud-based appointment system for any business that needs to schedule their customers with their staff. So typically, a typical customer includes salons like this one, where they're actually using it behind the counter to manage all their appointments, if they handle things like the point of sale and so on. But we also have clients across a whole range of different industries. So things like therapists, chiropractors, gardeners, plumbers, music teachers, basically anyone that needs to schedule their customers with staff, then we can handle that. We also have quite a lot of accountants and business professionals using the software for their own system as well. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there. And right now we've got 3,000 users in 35 countries around the world. So what we're trying to do is take people that are using paper-based diaries or clunky desktop software like this one and move them fully over to the cloud. So this is what Timely looks like. And it runs on any device, so iPad or iPhone or any smartphone. And then obviously you can get to it anywhere as well. It also works for multiple staff and multiple locations. So if you have a hairdressing business, for example, that might have more than one salon, and they can use Timely for their whole business and get visibility over everything. So what does it do exactly? Well, obviously it does the scheduling side of things, but it also handles things like email and SMS reminders, so that customers receive a reminder and don't forget to come in the next day. There's also an online booking plugin for the customers of the business to actually book directly into the appointment book, and that's very popular as well. And obviously it also works with other systems, MYOB, but also we have integrations with MailChimp and Google Calendar as well. So at this point, what I thought I would do is jump straight over to a very quick look of the system, and hopefully you can see the calendar page of Timely there. So there is a lot to the system, but this is really the guts of it. This is what people will be using on a daily basis. So in here I've got a bunch of appointments loaded, and it kind of behaves just like you'd expect from a normal calendaring program. You can move things around, move them to different days and so on. The coloured ones here are the services that have been booked, so each one can have a different colour, and you can also set up busy time, which are these grey ones here for things like accountant, meetings with accountant or lunch or whatever. So just to demo quickly the MYOB integration itself. So once an appointment is completed, the typical scenario is that you then need to raise an invoice for it and then apply payment. So if I go ahead and do that, here I'm raising an invoice for an appointment. At this point I can add additional products, so there might be things like shampoos or anything really, depending on the type of business. Once that invoice has been created, I can apply payment at that point in time, or I can sync it as an on-account invoice into MYOB. If I go ahead and click that button, what would happen behind the scenes is that the invoice will be created in MYOB, and you can see it there. So in terms of actually setting it up, it's very simple. We have an apps directory from within the settings menu, and then in there you can activate MYOB and link it into your client software, into your client's account. So that's how the integration works and how the system looks. Just to note that it works with account roles live at the moment. but we're looking at other MYOB products as well. The pricing, we have different pricing for New Zealand and Australia, and pricing is based on the number of staff. So many of our customers just are solo operators, so that will be $19 a month. But for up to 10 staff, you're looking at $39 for New Zealand and $29 for Australia. So $39 is a pretty good price for the likes of a salon to run their whole business, and it scales up from there. We have a partner program, so if you refer customers to us, you can earn 20% commission. You also get a listing in our partner directory, and this is what it looks like here. And if we have customers in your region that require assistance or whatever, then we can refer them your way. That's pretty much it from me. Our website is gettimely.com, and you can sign up for a free 30-day trial if you just want to kick the tires on it. And check out the partner page on our website. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thanks for that, Andrew. Such a clean solution to help businesses manage their time. As you have seen today, these are three very different solutions that use our API to share data and make business life easier. And you've heard from all on how important to these vendors a solid partner channel is. It's so exciting for MYOB to be sharing these solutions with you. And for those of you joining us on the upcoming roadshow events around Australia, Invidbox and ServiceMate will be exhibiting in Brisbane, Melbourne and Sydney. So come along and have a chat with them in person. Kieran, our API evangelist, is showing timely integration as part of the actual BD Roadshow itself. So, sorry, part of the BD Roadshow update, I should say. So feel free to ask him more on the road too. Thank you, everyone, for attending today. We really appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.